What going to, man? It's where the smalls are coming at y'all. Boys with another video, man. And today, as y'all can see, we're reacting to why Wemby versus the Knicks look different now. I am literally recording this an hour and 36 minutes from game 4. By the way, Spurs in 6, you know what I'm saying? But as y'all can see, I'm also live on Twitch as I am recording this video, man. Y'all boys can tap in. Shout out to the dogs who be in this every single stream every day. LP and K, well, don't listen to that what LP said, but listen to the message above that though. Not the Knicks in 6. Don't mind him with that. But shout out to my dogs, LP and KJ, man, for always tapping into the streams every single day. And I also want to shout out to the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, allowing me to be here, allowing y'all to be here, and every reason for us. Truly, thank you, Jesus, man. But with all that being said, get this guy out of here, bro. Let's do it.
With their season essentially,
if you think the Knicks gonna win, bro, you're delusional.
One of their best offensive showings.
That's where we're at right now.
In a series defined by New York suffocating defense, San Antonio finally found answers. So what changed?
Wemby, they locked it in. That's what changed.
By Prize Picks, we're gonna break down.
That's the simple breakdown. Spurs locked it in, bro. Stop playing with them.
Take a look at what worked for the Knicks early in the series. From the very beginning, you could see that the biggest point of emphasis for them defensively was to get back and slow the push.
Well, we'll see how delusional
teams in the playoffs have an offensive rating of 113.5 after
he loves his
a live rebound. Through the first 3 rounds, the Spurs were 20 points better with a rating of 134. Yet in Game 1, the Knicks held them to just 90 points per 100, then did the exact same thing in Game 2. They went from the very
so they weren't getting no second chance points, huh?
To one of the very
dang.
Worst. So they
held you to 90 both games, bro. Perfect.
Away from
dang.
It. Again, on average, teams were getting about 24% of their offense after a live rebound. The Spurs, through 3 rounds, were above average and maintained that frequency through the first 2 games of the finals.
So they didn't have enough attempts,
huh? Less than 10% of their offense came after a live rebound.
Oh, I'm tripping. No, that's bad. Dang, so they're getting carried by the live offense. That's what I'm seeing. Well, I mean, the first 2 rounds, I mean, still
had successfully taken away their transition scoring. That was the result of a couple simple concepts. One was to cross-match. Whoever was in front of the ball would stop the push. And if it led to a mismatch, they'd scram out of it as soon as they had an opportunity. Second was to pack the paint. Anytime somebody drove, they'd overcommit their help, then fan out to shooters. Not let them walk into open threes. Make them beat rotations. Then fan out to shooters.
Actually, no, don't take this. I would say give it a Castle right here, and then from there, some going straight.
Making a consistent effort to get back. Cross-matching to slow the push, then packing the paint against driving or cutting threats, they were able to counteract San Antonio's biggest superpower. After forcing the Spurs to slow down their offense and play in the half court, that's when they implemented what I like to call the Victor Wembanyama rules. Every aspect of their game plan was built around him. Rule number 1 was that anytime Wemby set a screen, they would not let him roll into open.
I mean, this is smart. Man, if you don't swing this pill, I mean, nice shot, I guess. I think he missed. Anyway, if you don't swing this pill and this man Wemby does not put his sack on Jalen Brunson's forehead, bro, like, what are we doing?
By any means necessary. If the
I'm talking about, he should be looking like the Jordan logo jump man. Balls and all, sack on forehead, bro. Punch on him, gang. Have him fall like a 2K animation.
To not give up a catch and shoot 3. But that was a more subtle example, because the Knicks were actually coming with 2 tags. As soon as Wemby starts his roll, a nail defender is going to meet him early, check his body and slow his momentum. Then after he beats
these guys are weird.
The second tag comes from the corner. He's not going
I ain't like Castle, no. Alright, I mean, that was a foul. Castle, bro, I think Castle forgets, bro. This man, okay, let me not call him Baby John Moran. This man is up there with John Moran when it comes to finishing and slashing, bro. This man is the closest thing we seen, or if not the same part. Well, y'all know what I'm saying. If you don't go in there and lay cat or punch on cat, he can't do nothing to you.
Because when that ball handler comes off a screen, the big's only job.
Yeah, they did, but they didn't upgrade it to a flagrant though. I seen it. I think this morning.
To Wemby, they were forced to look to the perimeter,
which is fine.
It was on role players.
Because I think when he got kicked out, if they did,
then knocked
like next game, like this upcoming game.
Rule number 2 was that anytime Wemby ran around a screen, they'd come with that same aggressive tag. Not let him get open on a cut, then recover. A lot of these plays,
I mean, that's smart though.
With Wemby starting to build momentum and just running into a wall of defenders, getting into his lower body.
But at some point, bro,
from the basket. Because
you throw it up like he's Randy Moss and let him just do something.
They instead turned to him as the initiator of their offense, and that's when we saw rule number 3. Take away his driving lanes without committing to a double team. Anytime he got the ball in space, help defenders would sink into the gaps. If Wemby drove towards them, they'd stunt at the ball.
Man, Wemby ain't got no
jab
space to make anything
recovering, then trusting his defender to do the rest. By nature of being 7'5", his handle is gonna be on the looser side. By stunting at the ball, not only can you force turnovers, you can deter him from attacking the basket. As soon as he feels that help coming,
that's why Loki I wasn't liking that they kept giving him the ball to ISO, bro. I mean, unless you just kept pulling up Jane over their face, which is, I mean, it's not a bad shot. He's 7'5", bro. But like, I don't think that's the most ideal. I don't know if that's really what you want, at least yet.
Have defined New York's defense during the finals. We saw them again.
But once they get him out, they pick more action than lobs, bro. Y'all seen game 3?
Wemby sets a ball screen. Then
a little less ISOs, hey.
Tag his roll. When it gets skipped cross court, they do a good job of turning away a drive. Wemby catches in space, looks to attack, and OG stunts the ball to make him pick up his dribble. He didn't have access to the
That's
paint.
A great pass. I think he made that too. Yep.
Their big adjustment early in game 2 was to start playing from an empty side of the court. Remember, they want to come with an early tag. Not only is it a lot more ground to cover for Hart to get to the roll and recover, when Fox
Josh Hart got to upgrade his drip, bro. I'm sorry, bro. They ain't gonna do it.
Making it harder for Cat to contain the ball and easier for them to make a couple quick passes then find a quality shot. This is what that setup looks like in an ideal.
So what happened in the second half? What happened?
In the middle of the floor and Cat picks up the ball in high drop. Because you've emptied the corner, there's nobody to tag Wemby. Finally, you can get him free on a roll. But the Knicks.
Wait, what was that action? What was this? Oh, okay, screen. Like I said, empty side. Okay. I see.
It's a notable job of just not letting the Spurs create those advantages. That started with pushing the ball away from the middle and making them drive baseline. Now Wemby has to roll down the middle of the paint, and you can come with an early.
Yeah, you can leave Keldon Johnson.
From there, it was all about execution on Cat's.
Wemby, I ain't gonna
lie. They were
lie.
able to crowd Wemby's space, but the ball handler still had an entire side to work with. Cat did a great job of sliding his feet and using his size to take away the rim.
Bro, how come this clip? I mean, I want the Spurs win. This man Wemby be on time. I mean, I don't blame him, bro. You trying to box me out? I'm gonna give you a reason not box me out no more. Bro, this man Wemby been on timing. Obviously with Brunson, bro, like we all seen that, but I don't think I've ever seen this clip on social media not one time. This man wrapped his arms around Alvarado's.
So in the second half, the Spurs tried something a little bit different. Again, this pick and roll starts.
Bro, I like this menace Wemby, bro. This is what I love to see, man. This is the basketball I came to watch. Not only is he the face of the league is getting active. Yeah.
Rolling hard, Wemby just sort of floats to the middle of the floor
and just shoot it
into an isolation.
Bro, you're Wemby. I mean, he made that good shot, but bro, just shoot the first one.
That's what the Spurs looked for on the final possession of the game. They went with a flat baseline to eliminate early help in the middle instead of rolling into a tag.
See,
Wemby,
this right here, De'Aaron Fox. I know he's on a hurt ankle. Is there a chance he's on the left side? Mikal Bridges on his right side, bro. I mean, he's left-handed. Runs, sprints down, floater. Or maybe sprint down, some with these two ball happens, or at worst case, you give it to Wemby, but you do only have 3 seconds, so that's a lot to process. He can probably blow by here, blow by him, floater. Former Clutch Player of the Year, I think maybe that was the right answer, bro. Instead of this.
Into a mid-range jumper.
This is not a bad shot. But is this really the shot? I don't know, bro.
It's not a bad look for the win. I want you to think about this within the context of the Knicks' approach. The big is always going to pick up the ball, and help is always going to commit to an early tag. But if instead of rolling, he floats to the mid-range or even pops out, there's actually nobody covering that space at all. For that reason,
so
they
sprinkled
this into their attack in Game 3. On the first play, they went back to that empty side pick and roll action, but this time Wemby pops, which not only leaves him with an island of space to catch
so it makes OG to choose, and then that's easy fries for Wemby.
About gap help.
Up to your choice. Oh, nice. Never mind.
The idea was to get him cleaner catches, though. Obviously, he's at his best finishing plays at the rim. If the Knicks are willing to go to extreme lengths to take that away, though, a quality pick and pop 3 is still pretty good offense. Same with a short mid-range jumper.
I'll take that as long as he keeps attacking, though. I'm not just settle for those, but as long as he keeps attacking.
As picking up the ball, that shovel pass is going to be there every single time.
And that's cash every time.
He just has to make the shot. Here's another example. They flatten the baseline for Wemby to screen and catch the ball in the short roll. He could take the jumper, or he could kick the ball to create a long closeout.
I thought he was
now the Knicks are scrambling, and he relocates to the perimeter for one of his 2 made 3-pointers of the night. With all of that said though, this didn't actually address the core issue. While the Spurs found ways to get him the ball cleanly and create quality shots, he still wasn't getting open at the basket or putting pressure on the rim. In the first 2 games, they tried plenty of pick and roll setups, from an empty corner to a flat baseline to a traditional spread floor. No matter what, they just could not find ways
swing that Jonathan Vassell. I mean, I understand it's Wemby though.
Even when they
I get it.
All that did was make it easier for the defense to bring an early tag without leaving a shooter. They funneled the ball to the perimeter and forced other guys to beat them on closeouts or with jumpers. Well, that all changed in Game 3. For the first time in this series, Wemby consistently found himself rolling into the paint, catching the ball inside, and scoring at the basket.
So how come I didn't see it? Yo, game time. Bro, where is this highlight? I ain't see this. Come on, bro. Come on, dude.
Spurs do it. Before we get into
they lucky I ain't see that, man.
Sponsoring today's video.
W bills being paid, man. W ads. I get it, bro. I get it.
Biggest offensive adjustment in Game 3 was to go at Jalen Brunson relentlessly.
I mean, they should have been doing that the whole series. I mean, he's a walking cone. Put me on the floor. I'm frying Jalen Brunson, bro.
Weren't going to give up switches. If Brunson's man set a screen, he'd jump out to the ball, then recover to his man. They wanted to make those guards beat their best defenders one-on-one, and the Spurs tried to attack this with guard-to-guard action. This time they flattened the baseline for Champagnie to set a high ball.
And he's just hard drive, like right here, just hard drive, blitz to the paint right there.
A wide driving angle, which buys Hart time to recover. There's no advantage created, and they've still got to deal with aggressive help in the paint. So what they did in Game 3 is they mixed these guard-to-guard screens into their pick and roll. By having Champagnie set a ball screen, they know Brunson's gonna jump out in a hedge and force a wide drive. Now Hart is chasing, so they can have Wemby set a ball screen inside the arc. More importantly though, Brunson isn't in position to tag early. So once Cat picks up the ball, there's nobody to stop Wemby.
I like that. Okay.
Then he can seal off the low.
Hold on. Okay. Hey, that's why they're an NBA coach, not me. I mean, I would have figured it out too, but like, you see what I'm saying?
Again, this
would y'all figure that out, bro?
Brunson's man. They don't want to switch, so when Brunson
that's very smart.
OG is still looking to get back to his man. Meanwhile, nobody is covering the best shooter on the court, and Vassell ends up with a wide open 3. There's just so much you can do when you involve a second screen.
It is a W
Instead of a
ball
series
knowledge.
of ball screens, Vassell actually screens Cat so that Wemby can once again roll into open space. That also forced a switch. Wemby seals off the small
give it to him right there and let him go to work.
In the paint and goes quick to draw a foul. By incorporating that second screen in a few different ways, they were able to create confusion for the Knicks. Where's Champagnie gonna screen? When is Wemby gonna roll? Should we switch or hedge? For the first time in the series, it felt like they consistently caused defensive breakdowns.
Now if the Spurs keep attacking Brunson like this, bro, I'm sorry. I mean, I said Spurs in 6 regardless, bro. It's for real Spurs in 6, gang. Like, they should have did this in Game 2. I don't know why they didn't low-key start this. Oh, no, they didn't know how the Knicks were playing, but they should start this Game 2. I'm glad they did it at least in Game 3, bro. They should keep doing this every single game. This man Brunson is legit a walking cone, bro. I can go on the floor and give him 30. I'm trolling. Maybe.
Time in the series, it felt like they consistently caused defensive breakdowns.
As long as Brunson's in the action, bro, on defense, brother, that's free pick'ems. That makes it like 3 times easier.
This time when they force the hedge from Brunson, Wemby doesn't roll hard.
Because all he there for is offense. If you make that brother play some defense, that's draining stamina.
Now there's nobody to contest.
He got Gatorade already from all the defense. Him getting full court all game, brother. Got to make the play some defense, boy. His stamina's gone.
Example from the final minutes. Again, Wemby sets a ball screen. Then Vassell's gonna screen Cat.
Hey, that's weird though. Double screen and then screen on the screener's man is crazy.
Vassell as he also pops, and they find themselves with another wide open jumper. Because of this confusion, there were a few times where the Knicks just had to concede a switch, let Brunson defend the ball.
And look what happened.
Spurs cleared out to go 1-1, and that's a matchup they consistently won. It's also worth noting that there were a few times where they used that second screener to unleash Wemby as a roller. It's subtle, but Clarkson is supposed to be the guy tagging early. Then Alvarado is just a touch late tagging from the weak side, and Wemby rolls into a lob. Here's another one. Again, Clarkson and Alvarado are supposed to be the 2 guys tagging, but they occupy them with some decoy action on the weak side. So Wemby has space to roll down the middle of the paint.
My IQ, okay, now I'm like, okay, this is like actually crazy. We're really like getting deep dives.
Look at where Wemby's
the high IQ plays, the decisions, adjustments.
That's not exactly an easy target. You could tell that the Spurs placed
how did the Knicks stop this shot?
Just lobbing everything. If Wemby rolled near the basket,
because this is Wemby, how do you really stop Wemby? That's the main focal point.
They'd throw it up there, and it worked. His combination of size and athleticism is an actual cheat code. So they leaned into that by putting the ball where only he could get.
This is literally cheating.
There were plenty of plays like this one. Where
bro, there's no way y'all saying this team right here is gonna lose, bro. Come on, bro.
Their coverage exactly how they wanted to, taking away the drive and the roll, forcing them to beat a rotation, only for them to throw a pass to the rafters. Which takes me to another slight adjustment. Earlier in the series, if Wemby wasn't involved in action, he was mostly spotting up above the break,
which is not ideal.
To be a floor spacer. But with the way the Knicks brought help, he didn't really open things up. Just like when he had the ball, they'd load up in the gaps and stunt at drives, which they can do if he's only a threat to catch and shoot over a closeout. Keep in mind, the Spurs also weren't looking for Brunson much. So with Wemby out on the three-point line,
not making no sense. I thought the Spurs were gonna come out in the gate attacking Brunson off the rip. That's originally what I thought. Well, obviously it wasn't the case, but
gap help.
Like I'm talking about sitting like game 1.
Both of these things changed in game 3. If Wemby wasn't involved in action, he'd hang around the baseline. Cat can't help off of him. Then they'd pull Brunson to the ball to either force a switch or draw a hedge. All of a sudden, those guards had space to get to the basket. In general, he just spent a lot more time hanging around the paint in game 3, regardless of how they set up their offense. And that became another way for them to put pressure on the rim as a team. At least, that was the case when Cat was on the court. Because as soon as Mitchell Robinson checked in, we saw a complete shift in approach. Wemby became a giant wing. Instead of screening, he was the one shifting
This
man
is so nice,
Wemby
bro.
became
Coming
a giant
down.
wing. Instead of screening,
in his mouth.
he was the one using screens on the perimeter. This time he curls into a jumper.
Yeah, because Mitchell Robinson
into a pass to a
nice pass,
Johnson, and then a
looking like Chris Paul out there.
Jason
Jason Williams, white chocolate, the Homer.
And that's when he pulled up for a huge 3 that was originally
I don't know why Keldon Johnson pushed this man, bro. That felt like a dagger in itself right there. I mean, obviously there's 7 minutes left, bro.
It got overturned
that was
for
tough.
An offensive foul.
This
time it's a back screen with Wemby starting up top and sprinting to the rim. He draws a tag, but remember they're lobbing everything anyways. And once he catches the ball, it's hard to keep them from scoring. These off-ball screens became another way for them to attack Brunson. Of course, they don't want to switch, but you can't let him curl into open space, so Brunson has to show. That creates a long closeout, which
the glaze is surreal from a Warriors fan.
They also switched up.
I'm just saying, Wemby to go. Wemby gonna be to go, folks. Game, respect, game.
Wemby instead spotted up on the
game, respect, game, bro. I can't even hate it.
With Wemby spaced on the perimeter,
ain't he like my second favorite player behind Curry?
The last line of defense. If they're able to beat the first line, there's no rim protection, and Johnson's left with the easiest points of the night.
So the Knicks are cooked.
Those types of buckets were the difference. Instead of needing,
that's what I'm getting from this. The Knicks are cooked. Obviously, I'm not thinking that hard of what they can do. I mean, obviously they can do some. But then they're cooked, bro. They're cooked. Let's be honest, bro. LP, I know you're watching this, bro. You're sweating. You want the money that you're not going to get. Sorry.
Shifting their approach and putting Brunson in as many actions as possible. Wemby individually had by far his best offensive game of the series, recording 32 points, 6 assists, and only 1 turnover on 73% true shooting.
Man, OG never have a jersey tucked in, bro. I'm standing to I'm like, hey! Hey, number 8, right? Nah, he ain't got a jersey. Bro, look at this, bro. This man is dang near wearing a dress. Obviously he's not, but look how long it's... Bro, this... Yo. Somebody got to point this on the Spurs, bro. Get a free tech. Get a little free 2 free throws. You know the script? I'm surprised. You're not sweating about not getting your money on, bro.
Where they brought help, opening up the 3-point line. And the scariest part is that San Antonio didn't even have a hot shooting night. They made 12 of their 34 threes, about 35%. Maybe most importantly, though, they did all of this while taking care of the ball. They valued possession.
That's it? They didn't even have double-digit turnovers?
Over 8 times.
What?
On average, teams in the playoffs have had an offensive rating of a little under 113. Through the first 3 rounds, during Wemby's minutes, the Spurs were 6 points above that mark. But in game 1, they dropped a dud. Their worst offensive game of the playoffs.
Dang.
Only to bounce back a little bit in game 2 and get closer to their average. Game 3, though, they broke it wide open. This was flat out one of the most impressive games of their season. They've still got lots of work to do.
And Dylan Harper shot bad, bro. Hey, shout out. Wait, why are we not talking about Castle, though? Castle was hooping.
Into game 4, or if Mike Brown and the Knicks have another counter up their sleeves.
I mean, I can think we're gonna... Hey! If you did this take as long to end the video, man, basically just confirmed, bro, Spurs in 6. You know what I'm saying? But if you did stay this long to end the video, man, I truly do appreciate you for watching. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you continue to have a blessed, fantastic day, Jesus' name. You know what I'm saying? We out of John, baby. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below in the comments, little baby.